So you've been cheating on me. I can't believe the children are not mine. Oh my God, now tell me, who is the father of these children? Because I swear, I will kill you today.
Once upon a time, there was a young lady named Grace. She was in her final year at the university. Her father had been begging her to get married. She did not want to rush into it, so she promised her dad she would marry right after graduation. Her boyfriend, Ayo, who was in the same class, was not ready for marriage. He said he needed time to settle down first. Grace became worried and did not know what to do. Then she thought of another man who had always loved her, Kunle. Kunle had a good job, was handsome, kind and ready for marriage. One day, Grace called Ayo and asked to see him. They met at a restaurant. She told Ayo, "I'm worried. My dad really wants me to get married right after school. You are not ready, but I gave him my word." Ayo begged her to convince her father to wait, but she refused. Then, out of desperation, Ayo said, "Promise me that even if you marry someone else, I will still have access to your body." Grace felt sorry for him and agreed, just to end the conversation. After graduation, wedding plans began. A few months later, Grace got married to Kunle. Their wedding was beautiful and they were happy. On their wedding night, she promised Kunle to be a good wife and he promised to love and protect her. Kunle treated Grace like a queen. He took her shopping every weekend and always made time to date and vacation. Because of his vow, Grace blocked Ayo's number and focused on her new home. One day, while shopping at the mall, Grace ran into Ayo. He was surprised and happy to see her. "I have been trying to call you," he said. Grace replied, "I had to block you. I don't want any problem in my marriage." Ayo begged her to just unblock his number so they could talk once in a while. Grace agreed. That was the beginning. Soon, they started meeting again. First for lunch, then dinner, and later, long talks in restaurants. Kunle did not notice, as he was always busy with work. One day, when Kunle traveled for a business trip, Grace invited Ayo to the house. They talked, laughed, and drank, and had sex in the living room. After that day, Grace felt confused. She loved Kunle, but her feeling for Ayo returned. She promised herself it would never happen again. A few months later, Grace got pregnant. She gave birth to a baby girl. Kunle was overjoyed and named her Doris. 2 years later, she had a baby boy and they named him Alvin. They agreed to stop having children. They were very happy with one boy and one girl. But Ayo never stopped calling. He told Grace that she was his first love and he could not let go. He called her day and night. Grace tried keeping it all hidden, but Ayo kept pushing. Eventually, Kunle began to notice things. Grace often left the bedroom to pick up calls. Her voice changed when she spoke in front of him. He confronted her once, but she said it was just girl talk. He did not believe her, but he pretended to. One evening, after work, Kunle went out for a drink with a colleague. While they were at the bar, a woman who looks like Grace walked in. Kunle looked closely. It was her. She walked straight to a table where a man was waiting. It was Ayo. Kunle immediately called Grace and asked her where she was. "I'm at home," she lied. Kunle's heart broke. His colleague told him this is not the first time I have seen them together here. Kunle drove home in silence. When Grace got home, she was shocked to see him. He asked, "Where are you coming from?" She stammered. He shouted at her, but she kept denying everything. But Kunle said, "We are doing a DNA test tomorrow morning." She broke down crying, begging him to believe her. "The kids are yours," she said over and over, but Kunle did not listen. The next morning, he woke up early, got ready and dragged her out of bed. "Go bathe and get dressed. We are leaving now." Grace's eyes were swollen from crying all night, but she obeyed. They went to the hospital with the children. After the test, Kunle told her to pack the kids' bags and take them to her father's house. Grace was confused but did not argue. When her father asked why they were dropping off the kids, Grace said they were going on a short vacation. Her father believed her and welcomed the children. Back home, Kunle refused to talk to her. He did not eat her food. Anytime Grace tried to apologize, he threatened to beat her. She cried every day. She did not eat, She regretted unblocking Ayo and blamed herself for everything. Still, she believed the children were Kunle's. Finally, the hospital called. The DNA results were ready. Kunle did not wait. He grabbed Grace and rushed to the hospital. The doctor tried to calm him down, but Kunle shouted, "Give me the results now." The doctor handed him the file. He opened it, shocked. Neither Doris nor Alvin were his biological child. He turned to Grace and gave her the paper. She looked at it and started crying harder. "This is lie," she screamed. "They are your children." She accused the doctor of giving them fake results. "Why would you lie to us?" she cried. But Kunle did not care. He told her to get in the car. When they got home, he told her to pack and leave. Grace tried to explain. She begged, but he snapped and started beating her. He beat her so badly she could hardly stand. Then he locked her in a room and left home. When he returned, he came with 2 men, tortured her until she speak the truth. They beat her again and again until she could not move. She begged them to stop. "Please call my husband. I will tell him the truth." When Kunle came in, she confessed. "I slept with Ayo when you traveled. Just that once. I swear it's never happened again." Kunle sent the men away. He sat there in silence. Then he asked, "You brought another man to sleep with you in our house?" "No," she said. "It wasn't our bed. We used the couch." That made him angrier. He stood up, walked to her, and grabbed her by the neck. He begged him to stop, but he did not let go. "I will kill you today," he said. A few minutes later, Grace stopped moving. She was dead. Kunle panicked. He left the house and went to a bar. While drinking, he got a message from the hospital. "Sorry, there was a mix-up. The result we gave you was not the correct one. Please come for the real one." He froze. He called the doctor. "What are you saying, doctor?" The doctor replied, "We are very sorry. There was a mistake. Come tomorrow." The next morning, Kunle rushed to the hospital. The doctor handed him the corrected results. Doris and Avis were his children. He broke down. Tears filled his eyes. He had killed his wife for nothing. He rushed home and sat beside her body. He begged her to wake up. He cried all night, but it was too late. The next day, he went to her father's and confessed. When the father heard what happened, he could not hold back. His beloved daughter was gone. He called the police. Kunle was arrested.